Stay tuned for Camera 1, where today we are going to be joined by Chef Tony Scalzo, who will be showing us a special dinner for a college student's budget and skill.
Plus, we'll have a special on all the construction happening here at Cosumnes River College, and find out if your summertime wish is on our list of top summertime purchases as we head into the hot season. Camera 1 is next. Word up and welcome to a special summertime edition of Camera 1. I'm Keisha Oyin.
And I'm Anthony Day. We even have some special news for any children worried about how this upcoming summer heat might bring some unexpected power outages and other complications. But first, our top story is all the construction taking place at Cosumnes River College. The construction started in spring 2007, and it's looking like workers are taking their own sweet time. The construction has caused many problems for students, including parking frustrations and being late to classes because of the detours. Let's go live to David Franklin, who was near the CRC library, to give us a first-hand look at the issue.
The construction here at CRC is causing an adverse effect on many students and teachers. 2 rows of the parking lot have been blocked off so the construction crews may park there. It is causing the students and the teachers to park in different areas, causing people have to park in different areas, making them late for their classes. 2 areas of the library have also been blocked off, causing students to have to walk a long way to reach their classes, making them late, and maybe even the teachers as well. The new science wing that is being created is also causing a lot of noise for the teachers and students in their classrooms, causing the teachers to have to talk louder and make their voices hoarse, and also the students aren't able to take as well notes. The new science wing is scheduled to be up and running and open for the fall 2010 school year. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks. Be safe on the way back through all the construction. I know it's a long trip back to the studio.
The construction has taken its toll on many of the students. Some are finding it hard to get to class on time, myself included. John's story is a classic, however. John was on the dean's list, won many awards, and had plans to make it in bowling. But because of the construction, he was forced to drop out of school and sell himself into a male cheerleading ring. We've just learned today he also has lost his home and is now sleeping at the male cheerleading ring's houses. The rest of the students at CRC are starting to think about finals as the spring semester comes to an end. Of course, studying and good grades come hand in hand. That's why every semester students make their pilgrimage to the library. They come in groups and individually to the usually quiet tables and cubicles. Here, they spread out whatever study materials they have to prepare for their finals. Of course, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So everyone finds their own way to break up those long study sessions by planning next semester's classes.
Yes. With the semester ending, it's time to think about what's next. Fall semester begins the last week of August, and for some, they're thinking of taking some of the mini radio and television film production courses here at CRC. The RTVF department is growing, and Media Services Supervisor Chris Beck is here with us to give us some highlights about the high-tech program. There are a variety of specialties within RTVF. What can students focus on during this upcoming semester?
Well, I think it'd be really important to focus on their studies and learn as much as they possibly can about as much information they can get in all of their classes.
Okay.
What type of jobs can students get after completing these programs?
Well, there are many jobs, a lot behind the camera and then some in front of the camera or in front of the mic. Jobs like floor director, camera operator, tape roller, director, producer. Just learn as much as you can and about as much as learn as much as you can about every position and make yourself more valuable.
Would it be smart to transfer to a 4-year school after attending CRC, or to go directly to a job?
Oh, I think that the more education you have, the better. I think it's a competitive job market out there, and while CRC prepares you very well for the market, the workplace, I think going to school and learning as much as you can, again, only makes your resume that much better.
Yeah. What's a good way to start an RTVF if you don't know what area is best for you?
Take as many classes as you can, and learn as much about every position as you possibly can. Sit in each chair, volunteer to work, practice writing. Just learn as much as you can. Make yourself valuable.
Your focus is in digital media and radio. Is there an area that is most cutting edge?
Well, I would have to say that digital radio is the way things are going right now, and I think that getting it out on the internet and again learning as much as you possibly can about it is where the market is going right now.
When does the next semester start, and what's the first step towards registering for the first time?
First step is filling out all your paperwork, applying for applying to get into the school, and then getting the classes that you would want for the semester, and then keep up with that. Make sure talk to a counselor. Talking to a counselor very important.
Okay. Well.
And when does the next semester start?
Oh, I'm sorry. Semester starts in late August. I believe it's August 24th is the first day of the semester. But I believe students are signing up for classes now. Returning students are signing up for classes now, and I think in a couple of weeks, new students will be doing that as well.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being with us today, and good luck for the next semester. With less than a month before school's out and summertime hits, let's take a look at the top 5 electronics for the upcoming season. Number 5, a digital camera to catch all those summertime memories. Number 4, an iPod. It's an easy way to carry all your favorite songs right in your pocket. Number 3, for all those gamers out there, the Nintendo Wii is near the top. Number 2, a GPS system, a global positioning device for maps and directions no matter where you are. It's the number 1 gift for soldiers overseas this year. But number 1, a PlayStation 3 is the clear winner.
And whether you're buying this at this time of year or not, the Wall Street Journal reports most economists feel seasonal shopping does more harm than good. Shoppers preoccupy themselves with purchases for loved ones that may actually be unwanted and in some cases be regifted. Economists speculate many consumers will be shopping for themselves this summer rather than shopping for family and friends, which could in fact stimulate the economy even more than relatively stable gasoline prices. Professional advice to shoppers: give the gift of cash. It's a shop everywhere gift card that's always appreciated over designer and imposter knockoffs that smell like rotten cabbages.
Tell you how the summer sun is affecting CRC.
Plus, Rio Bistro chef Antonio Scalzo is fixing up something special. We'll show you how to make it and tell you where to get the recipe. We'll be right back.
Go to jail for a gun crime, and your family serves a sentence with you.
With great privilege comes great responsibility. My generation felt that as younger people, and it's time for us to feel that again.
Growing up economically challenged, I understand what it means to be destitute. I understand how it feels to be hungry. If you help someone else, it comes around at a time when you might need help.
I like what I do. It gives me a lot of satisfaction. This is a great country. If people were to go ahead and step up to the plate by volunteering or doing something for their fellow man, this country will be greater than it ever was.
Today, our efforts are needed more than ever.
Because as a generation, we do have work to do.
Join thousands by finding which opportunity is best for you.
Lead, inspire, change the world. Again, call 1-800-424-8867 today or visit www.getinvolved.gov.
Despite what you see, you're not living in a Stephen King movie. All the sunshine in Sacramento is real. The rainy weather is gone, and that means it's time for shorts and tans. College students are already embracing the warmer weather by eating out of doors, setting out under the trees where they can enjoy the sunshine, and some are even exercising with a brisk walk around the Fountain Quad as a way to get into shape for time. At the beach or pool. Of course, medical experts recommend always wearing sunscreen to protect yourself from the harmful summer rays.
We may have Chef Antonio here with us in a few moments, but that doesn't mean we can't give you a few tips about keeping the weight off this summer. First, reduce your alcohol intake. Alcohol has high calories, not a popular suggestion, I'm sure. Next, eat soup as a starter. Helps fill you up before the main course. Third, drink plenty of water. Water keeps your body feeling healthy, and it can help hold a craving for sweets. Fourth, keep your evening meal small. With more calories earlier in the day, you work those calories off during the daytime hours. And lastly, stay active. Exercise burns calories, makes you fit, and keeps you happy.
Now we have a treat for you. We're joined by the chef from the Cosumnes River College Rio Bistro. Many thanks to Chef Antonio Scalzo for joining us today. What's the specialty today?
We are going to do a chicken breast over white rice with some mango papaya salsa. This is pretty simple to make even at home. It's pretty much been served in many restaurants I worked in. It's very healthy. And it actually, we're going to do a sauteed chicken breast. And because we're sauteing it, we're going to put it in a little flour just to give it a little crust, a little olive oil in here. Okay, let's get this going. And it's actually pretty quick. I highly recommend this for, honestly, a first date. This works great. It's colorful, it's flavorful. The chicken breast is very simply marinated. A little lemon pepper, a little extra salt, pepper, garlic, and some olive oil. And while that's cooking, I'm going to put this over here. The salsa itself, took some mango. You just want to do a small nice little small dice because you're going to be putting this, it's a salsa, so you want to keep it simple and small for eating with a fork or a spoon. Okay. And the best part about this is it's so colorful. I love this recipe. It's one of my favorite recipes. When you cut bell peppers, you always want to do the skin down. That way the wax coating on the top doesn't slide the knife and cut your finger off.
This seems like a light summery meal. Can it be also refrigerated and taken into a picnic?
Most definitely. I usually serve this with a grilled chicken breast, which works really well with it. We got a little red onion in here.
And what's the most common mistake when making this dish?
Undercooking the chicken. You can't go wrong. I did this a couple days ago with several students with one of the other programs here on the campus. And we had 5 students making this recipe, and we had 5 different little variations. Some of them were a little spicier. Some were a little bit more onion. Some were a little bit more garlic. Just depends on what you like.
Are there variations to make this a signature dish of your very own?
Yes. Whatever you like. If you like more onion in there, you can. If you want to add a little extra garlic, a little bit more cilantro, it just depends. Let's get these turned over. Like I said, you can saute the chicken, you can grill the chicken, bake the chicken. Doesn't matter. It's so versatile. This recipe goes with everything from chicken to pork. You could serve this, put this in turkey. Do a nice turkey breast. Put this over the top. I'm using fresh jalapeno. It doesn't take much, skin side down, or you could use the pickled. If you're a mild person, I'd recommend even Ortega chilies. Very simple. Goes with a nice little, if I was going to recommend some wine, I'd probably say a nice little crisp Chardonnay.
So be honest, how often do you cook like this at home for yourself after working all day in the kitchen at work?
I don't cook at home. I haven't cooked in my kitchen. Honestly, my sink has cobwebs. I haven't cooked in there in a long time due to the fact that I'm here so much. Okay, what else? Oh, and what I did for this recipe for people at home, this is Dole crushed pineapple. Very simple. Just put a little bit of that in there. Well, because it's mostly a pineapple recipe. A little salt. You got to add a little salt. I recommend kosher salt over table salt. It gives it a different flavor. It's also healthier. This is just regular olive oil. A little olive oil in there. And this is rice wine vinegar, which I highly recommend. You can use a little bit of apple cider vinegar in here also.
Okay.
Just mix it up.
Looks delicious.
It's a great summer dish. It's light, refreshing.
Very colorful.
You were talking about healthy. You're not going to get much healthier than this, especially if you grill the chicken breast, where the fat drains off the chicken compared to what we're doing here today. We're sauteing it. I mean, come on, you're not going to get anything prettier than that. And then you go. Let's see.
I must say this is looking very good.
Chicken's almost done. And you were talking about construction. A couple things that are going to be happening in the future here at CRC. We have, I don't know if anybody's heard, we are going to be going in construction cafeteria. Our side of the building will be actually remodeled come next spring. So this time next year, I will actually be your neighbor over here in the CAC building. We are going to be in the upstairs, and we'll be working out of there for about a year and a half, while they're rebuilding and redesigning the entire cafeteria and bookstore area. So it should be an interesting experience. Okay, we're going to just take our chicken breast. And now I use 2 chicken breasts. If you want to use one is more than ample. These are 4-ounce chicken breasts. I'm just going to put that right there. Hungry?
Yes.
It's okay, I got extras for all of us that are working here.
While we finish off camera 1 today by sampling some of this great chicken with pineapple mango salsa, we want to thank you for joining us today. We'll have some more from camera 1 this same time next week. Thanks for being here.
I'm Keisha Oyin.
And I'm Anthony Day.
Good night.